As we enter the holiday season, financial institutions often report a spike in fraudulent activity as people tend to buy more, of course. Last year, the FBI says nearly 860,000 reports were made to its Internet Crime Complaint Center, with the average person being scammed out of $19,000.
And Michigan ranked number 14 on its list. I talked to a woman from Kalamazoo who says that last month she was scammed by someone on the phone claiming to be a fraud specialist from a credit union. The night of October 14th, Kalamazoo resident Kari Parthasarathy got a phone call from a woman named Vanessa saying that she was a fraud specialist with Advia Credit Union and Kari's bank account had been hacked.
Vanessa was very polite. She had a little bit of a southern accent, which my phone said it was a Virginia phone number.
Vanessa asked Kari if she had made any recent transactions in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
I asked questions about who's doing it.
Kari told Vanessa that she never received a fraud alert from Advia on her phone, but Vanessa told her it was because somebody had accessed her account and changed her personal information.
And I asked how they do that. And she goes, people buy data on the dark web. She's like, we'll call back first thing in the morning about next steps.
The next steps included Vanessa helping Kari over the phone change her Advia Credit Union website username and said that she would be receiving the 6-digit verification code so that they could update the password on her compromised account. Seconds later, when that legitimate alert popped up on Kari's phone from Advia Credit Union, Vanessa asked her for the numbers and Kari gave them to her.
She just needed the code, and that's how she was able to get it from me.
Kari says Vanessa gave her an employee number, a confirmation number for her fraud case, and said Advia Credit Union would be contacting police on her behalf, and the officer would only reach out if they had any follow-up questions.
So I called and she answered. All different times of day we talked. I felt like it was very helpful.
Vanessa also told Kari her account would be under a protection status for a few days, and Kari would not be able to make any changes to the account as Vanessa continued to set up a new account for her.
During that time span of Tuesday to Friday, what was she doing with your account?
Transferring money. Those are 4 transactions of about $250 each. On one day.
Over 5 days, Kari says 8 fraudulent transactions were made as money transfers to strangers, totaling more than $2,000. By the following Monday, Kari became suspicious of Vanessa after she said there was yet another delay in resolving the situation. So Kari decided to physically go to her local Advia Credit Union for more help. And that's when she says Advia told her Vanessa did not work for the credit union.
And what did you think?
I was sick to my stomach. I felt silly. They got in through that code that I should not have given verbally.
All right, let's call Vanessa back right now.
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message.
According to the Federal Trade Commission, bank account fraud is in the top 5 for identity theft scams this year. I reached out to Taylor Bird, Advia Credit Union Manager of Marketing. She says what happened
often posing as trusted representatives to gain access to personal information. One way that they obtain that personal information is through social media and web searches. Sometimes they'll use a small piece of information and will target you that way.
Kari is now fixing the issue herself and went straight to Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety headquarters to report the crime.
I'm Kari. I'm here to file an identity theft report. I'm relieved it's done. I feel like I'll never verbally give a 6-digit verification code again.
And Kari shared her story on Facebook, hoping that this won't happen to anybody else. She says that thankfully Advia was able to recover her stolen money and set her up with a new bank account. Now, this was after the scammer, Vanessa, had changed all of Kari's personal profile information, her daughter's information attached to that account, and Kari's credit card information. And the shocking part of Kari's situation is that she says she never gave Vanessa any sensitive information, such as her social security number, bank account number, or debit card number. So if you get a phone call like Kari did, there are steps you can take to protect yourself. You'll find a link in the story on our website, WWMT.com.